What's happening, everyone? I am your host, Nice, and welcome to this edition of The Fight Room, breaking down Wilder vs. Fury 2 inside the ropes. Is anybody excited for this fight? Because I believe plenty of people should be. Wilder Fury, February 22nd, next Saturday, live at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, for the WBC and the Ring Magazine Heavyweight Championship and the lineal title. Yup, it is all on the line, and the two kings are going to war to see who conquers. I am excited for this fight. The first fight was a split draw, and now we're back here for this one, and I believe it is going to be way better than the first one, and that is a for sure thing. And the reason being is because they both already fought, know each other, and they know that they're both the best heavyweights right now in the world, and whoever wins this one is for sure number one. I wish I can talk about Anthony Joshua in this subject matter, but being that he had plenty of excuses not to fight Deontay Wilder, of course the Gypsy King stepped up a year ago and remains, and of course the lineal champion, and he deserves all the credit to be called that. Now we know that he had a situation and he didn't fight for like 2 years, 2.5 years, but he came back stronger and better than ever. And I think that, Tyson Fury for sure is, I think to me, is the number one heavyweight in the world for sure. He is the lineal champ. He's the undefeated champ, and Deontay Wilder has the WBC, and he deserves all the credit in the world, of course. Defending it so many times and coming up with victories with all knockouts. And much respect due to him for that. The most dangerous right hand ever in boxing, and without a question. So it's a dangerous fight for Tyson Fury, of course, that being that he did get dropped twice and managed to come back like, they all say The Undertaker, and surprisingly managed to do well in the last minutes. So, he kind of stunned Wilder too after that, and nobody managed to notice that. If you go back to it, when he got back up in the last minutes, he stunned Deontay Wilder with a left hook, and it was a soft left hook at that. Something to look out for in this rematch, definitely. Now we are inside the ropes of this fight. Now let me break these fighters down. Let's start with Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, 41 wins, no losses, 1 draw with the man he is going to fight Saturday night, and 40 by knockout. And we have Tyson Fury, 29 wins, no losses, and 20 by knockout. Undefeated fighters. Two kings going at it for a second time. 34 years old for Deontay Wilder, 31 for Tyson Fury, and Deontay Wilder is 6'7", and Fury is 6'9". So he has a 2-inch, 2-inch advantage over Deontay Wilder. Now, of course, the weight, you know how that goes. They are heavyweights. So, of course, it's above 200. And I believe that Deontay Wilder might come a little bit more heavier than average, just to make sure he goes for a cleaner knockout. And not only that, I believe that Tyson Fury is going to come a little higher than the last fight as well, just to make sure he packs enough power. I believe that's a trick of the trade for this fight they're both thinking about. Now the reach is 211 for Wilder and 216 for Fury, and Fury has the longer reach advantage as well, and he can use that because we know that he's a better all-around fighter than Deontay Wilder, and it's true. So he can use his reach advantage to set up the jabs and do the combination punches that he does quite well. For Deontay Wilder, this is his third rematch with an opponent, his first one being with Bermane Stiverne, and we all know how that went. his rematch with him went in his first round knockout, devastating knockout. And his second rematch was with Luis Ortiz. And you know how that went. Ortiz was actually winning the fight, boxing him quite well. And, you know, I think it was in the 7th or 8th round that Deontay Wilder, you know, just did the slingshot right hand, straight right hand actually, like he always does, and managed to knock him out. And now we have, of course, the Gypsy King. And the first one, of course, went by a draw, and we're here. And of course, Wilder stated also that in every rematch, he wins more precisely, and he's going to do that come Saturday night. A more calmer, more patient Wilder, and he is going to win in devastating fashion, so he said. And he's going to make a real WWE display of Fury, and is going to really knock him out the ropes in WWE fashion, so to speak. And let's see what happens, man, because it's a 50-50 fight, you know, Deontay Wilder's right hand versus Tyson Fury's boxing ability. Now, overall, Tyson Fury is the better boxer all around. And I think that if Fury uses his skills, of course, and sets up the jab to throw the combination punches and gets away from Deontay Wilder's right hand all night, he can pull the victory for sure. But of course, he said that he wants to knock him out in the second round, so most likely, maybe, might not happen. You know, Fury stated that he might be the one looking for the knockout, expecting a bronze bomber out of him, and, you know, Deontay Wilder being the one boxing, looking to win by a decision. Imagine that, right? Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and most of all, don't forget, share the Fight Room.